Alright, good afternoon everyone. We've got here our final video on the MTD Harbor Freight engine swap. Swapped out a 5 horsepower Tecumseh engine that Lawnman something picked up. Hit me up on YouTube and picked it up himself, so he's going to be using it. But anyway, here's the wrap up. When we changed the engine had 2 shafts spinning in opposite directions. One was driving the wheels, and that one is spinning in opposite direction of the new engine and most engines. So what I did was I took this all out, the axle, this whatever piece here, I guess it's another axle, and I took this and removed it and flipped it over. So this black wheel, this friction wheel, was sitting on this side, and I took it out and removed it, flipped it over so it sat on this side, so it caught more of this friction wheel here to get more forward speeds. So that worked out. I actually got 4 forward speeds, 1 reverse, and it works out for me. Everything else here is in pretty good condition, so I'm going to go ahead and put it back together. When I did that, I actually had to raise this piece here. I had to flip over for it to work, so that way this bracket wouldn't actually hit the flywheel. You might be able to tell there's you know, about a 1/4 inch clearance there. That's plenty. And this pin here, it's gonna be hard to see, but this pin here is you know, barely long enough. So you might have a little bit of an issue there. So what I did was I actually drilled this shaft here and made my own little cotter pin to hold this whole assembly from actually dropping down too far and hitting the friction wheel, and keeping it right in there, keeping this pin in there to swing this arm back and forth. As you can tell, I'm trying to do the video and, you know, do it all with one hand here. So so that's that. And on this side, put the machine back to its normal side here. I guess it's going to be better from here. On here, I had my father-in-law mill me up a shaft extender. You can't see it because the pulleys are on there. So regular pulley here with the keyway there, and so that's one key. And then I got, you know, more key. Made my own key from here to the end of the shaft, and there's an inch shaft extender that he was able to mill out of 3/4 inch rolled steel. He cut a keyway slot into it, and I've got a bolt here. This is a 2-inch bolt, I guess an M8 bolt that goes through, you know, goes through the 1-inch shaft extender into the actual shaft from the motor. And on the end of it here, I actually put a nut that instead of a washer, because I couldn't get a washer that actually fit. 3/4 inch washer was giving me a hard time. The pulleys were binding up on it, and I got a split washer on the end of it to keep it all in place with all the vibration. So that's basically what I got here. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it all up. The machine is working pretty well. I had it working, and this is basically here just the final working of it. So it's all sumized here and put it all back together. But now it's March and there's no more snow, so I guess we'll wait till next year to use it again, unless we get a freak snowstorm. So that's about it. I'm gonna put it all back together again. Again, these engines from Harbor Freight are pretty good, so if anybody has any questions, just let me know. I'd be more than happy to try to help out anybody on one of these swaps. Good luck.